We are the Derpy Goats. Welcome to our show.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another derptastic episode of Derpy Goats Gaming.
I'm Hubby Goat.
And I'm Wifey Goat.
And together we're the
Derpy
Derpy Goats.
We are derping through Doki Doki Literature Club. We have derped on home, I think. And I just have to say, I want to live in one of these homes because they look pretty neat. Don't know what's going on with the carport, but I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah.
So, I'm all about it.
They look super nice, super snazzy.
I like snazzy. Snazzy's a fun word to say, by the way.
Yeah.
I like it. Anyway, moving on.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
I mean, you're a high school boy in a literature club with four girls alone that you've already said that you think are cute.
How torturous.
How horrible for you.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. And then we can grow something together.
You mean like a baby? Or...
No. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Who are we going to try to woo?
I don't know. I'm drawn to Yuri. Just like got a darkness.
Yeah.
That I'm kind of all about. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so we can do that. Who's your favorite so far?
I don't know.
Okay, well Yuri's my favorite, so let's go her. Also, I noticed that like Monika is not apparently here. She is not wooable.
No, she is not an option to be wooed by this poem, I guess.
Okay. So, Yuri. Okay.
Death.
Death. Okay. Wait. Alone. Despise. Death. Shopping. Cheeks. Agonizing. Sweet. Ambient. Pout. Electricity. I don't know. Which one?
I say death. I don't know.
Let's go with death. Why not?
What?
Who jumped?
Sayori.
Oh, Lord. I don't know how I feel about that. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Okay. She's way too happy for that. Like, Yuri's like...
Whoa,
dark.
maybe if that's why she's always losing sleep is because she's got, like, manic depression. And she's, like, up late at night, like, having existential crises.
I mean, okay, I don't know. But, like, as someone who has suffered with depression, I will say that sleeping is my favorite thing to do when I'm in a depressive episode.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know.
So, I don't know. Maybe, but maybe that explains why she oversleeps all the time. Because, like, she can't, like...
Well, yeah,
she's, like, high-functioning depressed.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so we've got Destiny, Cry,
Or,
Clouds.
like you said, I mean, you know... It's really hard to get out of bed when you're depressed, so like maybe
it's really hard to get out of bed, period. Let's
Yeah.
just be honest about mornings.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe. Okay, so Destiny, Cry, Clouds, Kiss, Cage, Tenacious, Universe, Whistle, Hop, Variants, Death. Okay, well, our first word was Death. Death Cage. I have to. Please.
Sure.
Can I Death Cage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Essence, Scars, Empty, Disoriented, Childhood, Papa, Sing, Graveyard, Nature, Portrait. Okay.
Either empty or scars.
Well, we did Death Cage. Death Cage, empty. Death Cage is empty. The Death Cage is empty.
Okay. Oh, Sayori.
Weird. Boop. I love the word boop. Like, I just do. I think it's adorable. Like, you boop your little dogs on the snoot.
Boop the snoot.
You boop your little cats on the snoot. You can boop snakes on the snoot. They're so cute. I love snakes. They have such cute little faces.
Except for the ones that,
Oh no, I'm not talking about like, like a giant one, but like
Yeah.
the little
Little
like,
garter snakes.
Yeah, the little like things you can like keep in a like cage in your house. They're cute. They're so cute. Anyway. Alright, so I really like Boop, but I don't think that's gonna get any points.
I don't think that's the theme we're going for.
No. Death cage empty, Boop. I like it. I'd go for it.
Empty, Boop.
Don't know. Not sure. Vacation, pure games, dark. Together, unending. I like unending too. Shiny, jump, extreme. Dark.
Sayori again. That's 3. I guess we're wooing Sayori.
You need to stop picking. You picked for Sayori every single time.
Okay.
No, it's okay. We'll trade back and forth. Okay, I'm picking this one. So horror, Doki Doki. I really want to pick Doki Doki now, though. Like now that I know what it means, like since we looked it up, like it's a cool word.
Yeah.
Like at least like the English like translation that I found on the internet from several different sources seems like it's a cool word.
Yeah.
So there's that. Waterfall, vertigo, sadness, bubbles, sunny, Valentine, time, sticky.
Well, we know that Yuri said that she does like horror, but I don't know. It's up to you. This is only a quarter of the way through, so.
Okay. Pain. Death.
Clumsy, spinning, fun, anxiety, frightening, vivacious, jumpy, summer, journey. Well, she likes horror. She should like being frightened, yeah?
Yeah, she should like being.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I think we're like even 3 and 3 now.
I think so. I think you're right. Okay, captive, infinite, desire, nibble. I like nibble. Nibble's a fun word. After image, special, blanket, cute, lucky, disaster. I want to try infinite.
Okay.
Yeah.
What it means to be infinite. It's a song.
It's not a song I know.
Yeah, it's because it's from a Sonic game.
Oh, well, that would be why, yeah.
The newest one.
Okay. All right. Sensation, kitty, swimsuit, breathe.
Yeah, Nate Wants to Battle did a cover of it with Aaron from Game Grumps, and it was pretty good.
I bet that was amazing.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, no, I was not being sarcastic. I was being serious.
Yeah.
I know sometimes it's hard to tell, but
Nate Wants to Battle is pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Melancholy, beauty, skipping.
Plugging big
chocolate.
YouTubers that don't need plugs.
For real. Well, I mean, they just kind of come up in conversation for us, so I mean.
Yeah.
Besides, it's not like they're getting that much coming at them from us at the moment.
They would be getting our views, like me and you, maybe. But
yeah. They do get our views on a regular basis. Okay, kawaii, sunset. Is that how you say that, by the way? I've always said kawaii in my head, but I don't actually know if that's properly.
I don't know how often you've seen that word, but
probably more frequently than you would think. I can't think of like specific examples, but I've seen it a lot.
That's how I'd say it, yeah.
It's like a cute thing.
Or kawaii. Possibly, because Hawaii is
it kind of sounds like if you said it like fast, like kawaii, you know, like it kind of blurs together. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. What do you think?
Well, Sayori seems to be digging the like dark and like sad things, and I would say sensation for Yuri.
Yeah, good job. Okay. Fireworks massacre, pink tears, holiday, bed, prayer, joy, landscape, entropy. I'm gonna click on entropy.
Okay.
Yes.
Philosophy. I don't even have to read the rest of them.
I'm gonna read them just for funsies.
Okay.
Philosophy puppy. I want a philosophy puppy.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm horrible at philosophy. If I had a puppy to make it fun, that would be great. Imagination, incapable, uncontrollable, twirl, extraordinary, milk, hope, parfait. Hub said philosophy. Okay.
Yeah.
Romance, feather, embrace, hair, covets, analysis, silly, mouse, nightgown, vibrant.
I think analysis would be the one for Yuri, because she
I mean,
was
they've got to have,
very-
like, multiples.
Well, maybe, or maybe there's only one per person, and then the rest of them are just blanks.
I don't think so, because then you would, like, hit a whole bunch of blanks, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna click vibrant.
Okay.
Yeah. I get this. I get Yuri.
Okay.
She's like the
I
deep
think
tortured
analysis
writer.
sort of
I think it probably would
well.
have too, but I just like vibrant better as a word.
Okay.
Okay.
Heart, explode, intellectual, lust, broken, smile, candy, fluffy, misfortune, suicide. Intellectual?
Okay.
We're on a roll with Yuri now.
We are. We've got this. We've so got
I
this.
struggled earlier because of Hubs. Hubs assumed that she was a dark and depressed
No,
and
she's
moody.
like, she wants like depth and like she's not like one faceted. Like she wants like stuff that makes her feel things.
Yeah.
And like feeling can be a variety of different things. So we'll see. Okay, wonderful, marshmallow, dazzle, sparkle, bunny, eternity, laugh, bouncy, meager, anger. I'm gonna go with eternity. I feel like that's like the concept. Yeah.
Play, vivid, whisper, infallible, calm, raindrops, misery, amazing, disarray, skirt. So I'm thinking either vivid or infallible.
Either one of those is fine. I was thinking disarray would work too for her, but it doesn't matter to me.
We got vivid.
Yeah. Lipstick, inferno, happiness, passion, ocean, rain cloud, fear, peaceful, unrestrained, warm. I like warm. It's freaking cold right now. And I don't like that.
No.
I am not a cold kind of
9
person. It was 9 degrees Fahrenheit this morning, and I hate everything about that. So, okay, sorry, off topic. So I like warm, but I don't think that's what's gonna get us in with Yuri. I'm thinking like unrestrained.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Crimson, have to pick crimson because we like crimson.
It's the color of blood.
Yeah, definitely. That's why we like it for sure. It's not because we're like, you know, Crimson Tide fans or anything.
I just like blood.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Crimson, determination, loves, secretive, bliss, tragedy, family, lazy, cheer, vitality. Ooh. What do you think?
Honestly, I think vitality would work for her.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah. I told you, I got this down. I understand, Yuri.
Okay.
Effulgent.
You say
what does that mean?
I'm
Effulgent.
not sure. You think that we won't have the problem that when we watch Grumps play it, and Yuri was like, "Oh, that was nice," and like she like tried to find a compliment but like couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, effulgent means shining brightly, radiant. Oh, I like that. That's a good word. Effulgent. I like it. Okay, effulgent, incongruent. Rainbow socks. Okay, rainbow socks are the best. I'm just saying. Strawberry giggle. That sounds fun too. Ribbon, treasure, judgment, friends. I like effulgent. That's my new favorite word.
Daydream, charm, memories. Like, is any of this real?
Or not?
Lollipop, dance, excitement, insight, heaven sent, starscape, question. I'm gonna go insight.
Alright. Grief, loud, forgive, unrequited. Unrequited? Unrequited?
It's most often said unrequited.
That's what I thought. But you know, sometimes like you say a word in your head a certain way, like your whole life, and then you're like 24 and realize that like aesthetic does not have 2 syllables at the beginning.
Or that finagle is not
a word. It's not finagle, it's finagle. Actually, I don't even, is that an actual word, or is that just like slang that we use down here in the South?
What, finagle's a word.
Oh, okay, alright. Well, it's not finagle regardless, but anyway, okay, so unrequited.
It's totally finagle, it's fine.
That's what we say. And I also say aesthetic.
Yeah.
Instead of...
And I also
what is
call
it? I can't even say it the right way. How do you say it?
aesthetic.
Yeah, I can't say that. It's aesthetic.
And the Great Deku tree is the Great Dooku tree.
Yeah, that's always a fun story, too.
Yeah, I was like 6 playing Ocarina of Time, I believe. Somewhere around that age range. And for some reason I decided it was pronounced Dooku, and I just have always said Dooku since then.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. So unrequited, hopeless, fickle, flea, flower, awesome, pleasure. Is it my turn or your turn?
It's your turn.
I'm gonna pick fickle. Yeah.
Fireflies, hurt, fester, aura, promise, whirlwind, dream, fantasy, vanilla, marriage. Ew, a vanilla marriage is no fun.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That depends on, I guess, how you're defining vanilla marriage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if we're talking about, like, a marriage in which you practice only vanilla sex, that's one thing. If we're talking about, like, a vanilla marriage, like, you're only with your partner.
Oh, well, yeah, no,
then,
that
like,
for sure. Like,
for us,
that is...
that would be not a thing. Or, like, not that, but, like...
Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry. For us, a vanilla marriage is good. For other people, it may not be if we're referring to it in that way. I can't talk. Don't mind me.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Nobody pay attention to me. What is your word of choice?
I don't know. I thought I had things figured out, and now I guess...
I'm sorry. I couldn't say what I was trying to say.
I don't know. I feel like aura might be a good one, but what do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright guys,
Heck
we have
yeah,
completed
we
our
got,
poem.
like,
It only took us like 15 minutes of our life.
But we got like 13
17?
straight, like,
Yeah.
with her, so...
Yeah, I think we got 17 with her overall. So
Yeah.
hopefully she'll really, really like our poem.
Hi again, Senpai! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
We thought about it, but, you know, boobs.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out, sorry.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Senpai. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
I just hope I don't overwhelm you with my poetry, milady.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I guess Monica pronounced it manga.
Yeah, I don't know. I always said manga, but,
I'm pretty sure it's manga.
well,
Whatever.
I'm from the South. My A's are all long.
And so am I.
Well, okay. Well, you just happen to be the correct one.
Okay.
Manga is literature!
Maybe I'm the wrong one, I don't know.
I don't know. I can Google it later.
Swiftly defeated,
Figure it out.
Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Senpai always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Wait. What?
Why do we help her clean her room?
Excuse me, I thought, like, we used to be close friends who walked to school together all the time and stuff and, like, didn't do that
No, we're
anymore.
still friends. We don't walk to school together anymore because he got tired of waiting for her because she's always late.
Okay,
We're still friends.
We sound
Remember, he
like
was like-
either a, like, servant or romantic interest. And, like...
That is this game, my dear.
I-
That was my understanding of what is happening
guess,
here.
but, like, he just didn't seem like he's interested in her that much. Like,
To be honest, he doesn't seem interested in anything. So,
Yeah.
like,
except games
let's
and
just
manga.
talk about that. Yeah. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
That's impressive.
Where's this girl's parents?
For real.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Whoa.
How come? You and Sinbad can become good friends too.
Sayori. Robot face. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it? I like presents.
Never mind. I like presents too. Everybody likes presents. You should give it to
her
him,
eyes
Yuri.
disappeared.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy, but
Yeah?
I mean, you know. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Ugh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
Smooth.
It'll make me happy no matter what.
Very smooth. Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Why do all these girls have tiny hands?
I don't know.
Teeny tiny. Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Because she knows so much about me.
I mean, you
From the
talked some
way-
yesterday. Like, I mean, you said enough to say that, like, you don't read very much. So, like, she thought through, like, you know, you needed something short that would hold your attention. And, like, she put
I
effort
guess.
in, okay? I like Yuri.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I didn't say there was anything wrong. Okay. Whatever. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
But I want to read...
I'm really
I
curious
wanna
to
read
talk
my
to Yuri a
poem.
little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks the same book, like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second.
I like how her eye just, like, actually moved, like
Oh, I
it
didn't
was like
notice
it
that.
was like over, like, in the corner, like looking at us, and then it, like, looked away.
Aw. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I had made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Aw, she bought you a book!
No. Key. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but
Are
I
you a
decided to
moron?
let it. Oh my god.
Are you a moron? Are you dumb?
She likes you, you dummy.
Or at the very least, she, like, bought it for you as a gift.
wants to flirt.
But doesn't bless her.
Okay, but, like, can we just, like, talk about, like, I was Yuri? Like, I'm that person that had my nose stuck in a book and was, like, really uncomfortable if you were staring at me and, like, didn't want to talk, really.
Yeah.
And just kind of kept to my own little world and, like, didn't know how to flirt.
I would read a book with you.
I know. You can read a book with me now.
Yeah. Maybe not right this second, but...
No, but, you know.
We're busy reading an electronic
Book,
visual
basically,
novel.
yeah.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well, if you read the back cover of the book, you might know. Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back.
Wait,
like you should have done.
Has she not read it? Did she buy us the book to read for the first time together?
Oh my god.
Okay.
The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Okay, alright. That makes sense. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it's going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Senpai?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so
Wow.
She's sure shy by the seashore. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading.
So, like, I saw this thing when I was scrolling through Facebook today that this makes me think of. So, like, it was saying basically, like, that whoever posted it, like, felt really bad when people apologize, like, when they get, like, really passionate about something. And, like, they're like, oh, like, I'm sorry, I'll stop, like, I'm annoying. Because it, like, just shows that at some point in life, like, somebody, like, made them feel like their passion was annoying. And so now they feel like they have to hide it. And that's really sad.
Yeah.
And that's what this makes me think of. And I think, like, that's so true. Like,
yeah, it is.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
Like, if you're passionate about something, you should, like, shout it to the world. And if one person's not interested, like, go find somebody that is and share it. Like, that's kind of life, right? Like, passion is meant to be shared. I don't know.
The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
Okay, so, like, when we watched The Grumps, didn't we just, like, go like, as soon as we, like, broke off, didn't we just go straight to reading, like, looking at manga in the closet with...
Yeah, we went to Natsuki, but that was who they, like...
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, like, so, like, who we were writing the poem for, like,
determined this scene, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, it may have other effects, but I think, because, like, that was as far as we got.
Yeah, that was as far as we got, so...
So, like, this is all completely new, and So I don't know if it affects other stuff like later on or what, but
I don't know. I'm sure this game has multiple endings
Yeah.
and like multiple paths and whatever, so.
Yeah.
Ah ha ha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I mean, you know, if it makes you feel more comfortable, you can picture me naked.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
So sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I identify with Yuri so much. I really do. Okay. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. Me. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
How can you slide the book between the two desks if you've joined the two desks?
I don't think they mean like in between the two desks at desk level. I think he means like on top of the desks, like in the middle.
Just like to be too literal sometimes.
Yeah.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Shoulder touches.
Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. But she's holding it with both hands in this picture.
Yeah. Well, this could be...
Oh, yeah, no, I guess
this
that's
could be
fair.
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her hand's like over her chest
Okay.
right there. Yeah.
Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Oh no!
I bet it is.
It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. She seems to be in most of your vision there.
Look, see her eyes looking at you now.
Yeah.
Are you...
My bad.
Are you ready
Huh?
to turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. Aw, that's a cute
Yeah.
little smile. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh yeah, slide me that page. My thumb gently... okay. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Her side.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Her
I
side.
wasn't sure where else to go.
Oh, like her, like bah.
Yeah, totally. That's what I was trying to do. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you. A little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Ooh, we're using
We
big
have
words.
big words for someone who doesn't read.
Yeah.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But, Senpai, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ugh, that's so embarrassing.
Oh, dude. Damn. Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, that was a quick one.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone.
God, Monica! Fuck, man! You interrupted a really important conversation, bitch! Give us 5 more minutes!
I'd like to
See?
see Yuri in the closet, please. Says Senpai. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Bitch.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You kind of look down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not... It's fine.
Excuse me, wow. Sorry, viewers. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Yes, that. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. I feel like I'm giving you homework now. Alright, class, finish the first 2 chapters before tomorrow. Thank you.
Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
Thank you, dear God, for not, dog-earing the page. That drives me bonkers.
I'm sorry.
Do you do that?
I did a lot.
Never do that. Ever. Don't ruin it. It's a
know.
horrible habit.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
We did remember to write a poem last night. You know when you're going to get to hear it?
When?
Next time on Derpy Goes Gaming.
Okay.
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 Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. This has been Happy Goat and Wifey Goat. We're signing off.
Bye.
Bye.